Hi, I'm Liz with Liz Gets Loaded, the money kind of loaded. Let's see if I can retire in 5 years, shall we? Now, let's get one thing straight first. You should probably be careful taking any financial advice from someone whose username implies she might be drunk. I'm on the path to FIRE. It stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early, but I prefer the term work optional because I like my job. I probably won't retire even though I want to have enough money so that I could. Today I'm talking about how I save 50% of my income. Just finished calculations for last year and was able to save a little bit more than half of my after-tax earnings. First, let me acknowledge a big advantage. Are you familiar with the term DINKS? It stands for double income, no kids. Having a household with 2 adults earning incomes without any tiny humans or older humans who need you to take care of them, it's like playing the game on easy mode. There are a lot of ways to save a high percentage of your income, but this is definitely a huge advantage. So, expenses, the big 3. They're housing, food, and transportation. By the way, if you're with me so far, hit that thumbs up button. It really does help me a lot. Housing. Currently, my housing is about 20% of my take-home income. Housing costs are usually the biggest expense in your budget, so reducing here is key. I think rules like spend a third of your income on housing don't work. A better rule is spend as little as possible while still being comfortable. House hacking might be for you. It's not for us. House hacking generally refers to buying a property and renting out part of it, or sometimes it just refers to living with a bunch of roommates. Me, I need my privacy. But when it comes to housing, I gave up the things that I can live without for a few things that are really important to me. Things like living in a walkable neighborhood, having multiple bathrooms, and definitely having air conditioning. On the other hand, I can live without a lot of square footage. I'm not really worried about the school district because, again, no kids, and I don't need an updated kitchen. That's something I can live without. All right. Now, food. I gotta be honest, this is not my strong suit. I am pretty good about cooking at home, but if you're trying to save money on food, there are a zillion people with great ideas out there. This is my weakness. My main good habits when it comes to eating out are going out for breakfast or lunch instead of dinner. The good news is, recently, I haven't been to a restaurant since March of 2020, so I saved a lot of money there. There are tons of other people out there making great suggestions if this is an area that you want to improve on. Transportation. Right now, I live in a household with 2 adults, but we only have 1 car for those 2 people. Using public transportation, definitely another big way to save money, or recently, just stay home. My one big tip around transportation is after you pay off your car, keep making those same car payments into savings. That way you have money set aside next time you have to buy a new one. Moving beyond the big 3, avoiding lifestyle inflation. I've done pretty well here. Did you used to make half of what you make now? Can you live like that? And even if you haven't been fortunate enough to double your income yet, if you've ever gotten a raise, it means you used to live on less than what you currently earn. I feel really lucky that I didn't make very much money in my 20s. It really helped me build frugal habits that are still with me today. Choosing hobbies wisely. Maybe you can find a hobby that makes money instead of costs money. I love pet sitting. Someone's gonna pay me to hang out with their dog. You might try pet sitting, photography, graphic design, blogging. There might be a lot of things that you just find fun and someone's actually willing to pay you to do them. I take advantage of free entertainment. Use the library, look for free activities in your city. I have to tell you, I haven't been to the movie theater in years, and the library is amazing. Books, movies, even language learning classes, and they're all completely free. Okay, a few quick ones, and then my number 1 tip. Shop your closet. can't believe how much money I've saved on clothes when I felt like I needed a whole new wardrobe, and what I really needed to do was all my laundry and clean up my closet. Switch to a cheap mobile phone provider. There are so many these days. You can get unlimited service for as low as $30 a month. And lastly, use points and cashback options to save when you do need to buy things. These often seem like really small amounts, but they definitely add up over time. And lastly, my number one way to live on half your income: track your spending. Are you familiar with the saying, what gets measured gets managed? When you write down everything that you eat less. When you write down everything that you spend less. Now, allegedly, what gets measured gets managed is a Peter Drucker quote, but a quick Google search tells me maybe he didn't say it. Either way, someone said it, and it's true. A couple different ways to track your spending. Mint every dollar. You can buy a tracker on Etsy, use personal capital, create your own Excel document, plain old pen and paper, or a lot of people love YNAB. You need a budget. I use Mint, I use personal capital, and then because I'm a nerd, I also created my own spreadsheet. Tracking your spending will help you answer the question, how much of your income are you spending now? That's the place to start. If you don't know, calculate it, and then you can try to improve from there. Want to continue the conversation? Make sure to like, subscribe, or leave a comment. A nice comment. Thanks, team, and I'll see you next time.